And then in the distance, I could see this guy. He was really angry, and he was waving his arms and legs about, and he was kicking things and hitting things. And he was just, I thought, oh my goodness, he was just a bit of a mess. And sure enough, as he came closer, I was like, uh-oh, he's coming. Guys, get ready. He's coming. He's coming. And when he came up, still yelling, still angry, as soon as he reached our group, he stopped and he said, there's something different here. And the guys started talking to him, and they were sharing a few things with him, but I stopped and I said, the difference here is Jesus. See, the difference here is that you are on a path of destruction. God does not want you on this path of destruction, and you can stop. Now, I knew the police were coming for this boy. I said to him, the police are probably on the way because you have made a mess down the mall. But you can make a decision right now. Do you want to continue the mess, or are you going to make a decision to do what is right? And as I was talking more, sure enough, along came the police. And I said to him, look, don't worry, you just keep talking to us. The police will come up to us when they're ready. But he started looking, putting his focus again on the people that were coming after him. And then suddenly he burst out of our group, and next thing he was down on the ground with the police on his back and in handcuffs, kicking and screaming. His girlfriend was at a distance crying. I went over to her and I hugged her, and within a few seconds I was praying for her. Her head was cradled in my arms. She was desperate. She really wanted love and a touch from God, and she was willing to receive anything. And I thought with that young boy, what a shame. What a shame that he had to respond in that way. And everything within me would say, oh, well, that's okay, the police are handling it. But do we leave it to the police to handle? No. This is our job. Why would we want to walk away? And so I, with a bit of fear, went up to the policeman and I said, excuse me, but I was in the middle of a conversation with this boy. Yeah? And I said, can I just have a few more moments with him before you take him away? And the policeman looked at me as if I was crazy, and maybe I was. But he was still yelling and screaming, and I just went over to him and I put my hand on his back. And as soon as I put my hand on his back, he just calmed down, and I said, look, you've done wrong. Let me sit down, I want to talk with you more. And I just shared with him a little, and I said, there are consequences for what you do. And it's actually right that the police have come, and I'm pleased the police are here. The police are not the problem, you're the problem. But you can, yeah. You can make a difference today. I said, there's still time. There's still time to make a choice. And that precious young boy, he ended up turning to the police and he said sorry. He apologised for what he had done. Do you know the policeman took the handcuffs off, and instead of him going into lockdown, they drove him to his home. Isn't that cool?